Hello, my beautiful people. How are you doing? So, today I want to do a collective reading for all of you and let us see what is showing up. Alright? So, let's see what messages are here for all of you beautiful people today. Show me for my collective. Show me what messages are here for my collective. Wow, okay. 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 It's Aries season, right? Fire energy. So there's a lot of fire. Oh my gosh. A lot of fire. Wow. Like seriously. Okay. 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 Let's see. Oh, okay. Okay. So I wonder, this is like it's a good cautionary tale. Okay, it is showing what can happen if in this season, because it's fire energy, there's a lot of passion, a lot of fires can burn things as well. And so when it goes out of control, you see the tower, I am seeing a lot of fire here. So when you find yourself getting upset or getting agitated or feeling angry or feeling overly heated up, you need to understand that you are in control. Okay, you can always choose. Even though things are rising up, you can then become conscious and you can say, no, I'm not going to burn everything down. I'm not going to let that fire control me and then destroy everything around me. Okay, so even though cosmically or in our environment there could be a heated situation, you still have the choice to do it differently. Okay, do it, make a conscious decision not to get involved with this, because if we can, it's easy to just say things when you feel them, and I'm all for expressing yourself, but sometimes you say things that destroy. Okay, and it takes forever, if ever, to rebuild that again. So you need to be aware that you could destroy everything in your life if you act out of anger or rashly, and don't do that. Or keep your anger or aggression or whatever fire you're feeling in check. Be aware of it. Okay, it is the season, so it's bringing things up. Now, again, more. The wands are all fire energy. They're all fire energy. So there are a lot of wands in this reading. Again, I'm seeing that because of this atmosphere, you could get into arguments, you could start fighting with people could start, people might spark an argument with you. You need to understand what is happening. Okay, you are in control. You don't need to engage in this fight. All right, then the Eight of Cups. I feel because of all this fire, some people might get angry and walk away. In that moment of anger, let them walk away. Give them a moment to cool down. Okay, let them cool down, and then you can approach whoever. Or you need to walk away. Cool down. Okay, cool down first, and then you can restart the conversation or whatever it is. I'm getting this message very strongly for all of you. Walk away from any fights. Walk away. Restrain yourself. Tell yourself no, and leave the room if you have to. Okay, or leave that place if you have to, just to calm down. Okay, before it erupts, get out of there. Okay, now you got the Ace of Wands also. Again, now, like I said, fire can burn things, but you can use fire to ignite long, forgotten passions. This can be a beautiful new start for you, a passionate new start for you. So that same fire can give you warmth. It can cook your food. It can, do incredible things. It can melt metals. So use that fire, use that passion that is rising and direct it towards something that is creative, something that will give you a benefit, rather than using that fire to burn something down. Take that fire and cook something with it. Okay, I mean, maybe you cook literally or you like to cook, that's a different story. But what I mean is create something good out of that fire, all right? And again, you got the Knight of Wands. You see how many wands? Wands are all fire energy. And so this wand is the Knight of Wands. Again, this is about travel, adventure, action. So instead of you sitting there and getting angry, get up and take action and do something constructive with it, okay? Do something fabulous. And then you have victory. So if you're able to control this urge, which is the fighting and the destroying urge, you then instead create and have victory, okay? You create something fantastic and you are victorious over your own impulses or whatever the conditions are. You are victorious. So we can be victorious over our circumstances or over whatever the environment is in our lives, okay, or in the cosmos, or however you want to apply it. Then you have healing. So take this time to heal, okay. I am seeing also another message I'm getting is that if some of you have been involved in a dispute, you've had an argument or there's been a fight, it could be in a group, it could be a family, it could be with a person, it could be with your employers, it could be in any situation. So I see that a time is coming that if you've been through all these difficulties, someone's walked away or you've walked away, you had this huge fight, you felt like your whole house burned down and fell down and, everything just fell apart, or your workplace, whatever it is. I am seeing a new beginning for you. All right, things are going to turn, things will get better. So don't feel disheartened if something has happened, you can overcome it, all right? And you will have healing from this situation. Now, I am seeing the Fool. The Fool was reversed. I don't usually do reversals, but I feel called to read this reverse. Now, the Fool reverse is telling me don't make any uninformed leaps. Don't do anything foolishly. Okay? Think before you take a step. Think before you say a word. Think before you do anything. Don't just jump into something without thinking about it or without doing your due diligence and your research about where you're going. Now, I always say be spontaneous. I am a spontaneous person, but that's a different thing. I also need to make calculated judgments about certain things in my life, as do you. So have a balance. Don't just jump into the unknown without thinking or seeing. Okay? Now, you got the Magician. The Magician is a superb card. It's a beautiful card. You see, the Magician has all the elements on his or her table or their table. It doesn't matter. It's not about the gender or non-gender or whatever. It's the energy. Okay, this Magician has the sword, the cups, the pentacles, and the wands. So everything you need is at your table. All right, and I'm getting a very strong message saying, create your life, manifest your life. Take that passion and put it into how you want to see your life. So all that fire, put it into where you are going to be. Where are you going to be and who are you when you look at yourself, like say 3 years from now, 2 years from now, 10 years from now, 5 years from now. What do you see about yourself? And what is the highest version of your own being? Look at that person and look at your actions today and say, am I doing what is going to lead me to that vision of mine? Am I being the person today that is going to take me to that beautiful vision I have for myself, of myself? of how I want to feel, of how I want to be as a human being. So put it in perspective. If it's not leading you to that vision, don't do it, because it's futile and it's only your ego that wants to be right in this moment. The ego doesn't think about the long run. It doesn't think about the future. It thinks about right now, I want what I want and I want to be right. Okay? And we all have that impulse. And I am telling you because I myself yesterday got carried away. I got annoyed, I got upset, and I went with it. And so it's a lesson for me. And I said to myself, that is not the person you are or you want to be. And so if you find yourself in that circumstance, walk away. Don't engage, because it's not serving you. Okay? Again, I want to say that doesn't mean be a doormat. That doesn't mean let people abuse you. That doesn't mean let people do things to you that are wrong. You need to also speak up when it's right, but you can speak up with understanding without it hurting you. Do you know what I mean? So you can do it in a very conscious way rather than just erupting in that moment. All right, I wanted to make that clear as well. Now let's get an oracle card and let's see what shows up. Show me for my beautiful collective what messages are here. Okay, from the oracle you got voyage. All right, let's see what else. Patience. Okay. Community. Wow. And abundance. Beautiful. So what I'm getting from this is you have a voyage, okay? Maybe some of you actually want to go somewhere, like physically go somewhere. You have a journey you want to go on, which you haven't been able to go on. You actually want to get out and go somewhere, okay? It's saying be patient. It's coming. It's coming, all right? You got community. So things are working out. I feel like people, circumstances are all coming together to give you what you want. You have abundance. So be patient, it is coming, and in the meantime, do whatever you can do to make your life a construction rather than a destruction. I love that one. Okay, I'm going to use it. Make your life a construction rather than a destruction. Okay, so don't take 2 steps forward and 10 steps back by your own undoing. You want progress, you keep going forward. And so yes, construct, 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 construct. Yes. All right. So those are the messages I have received for you beautiful, beautiful people today. I hope you enjoyed this. A very, very, I feel a very pertinent message. Just in the times we live in as well, I feel people, a lot of people, I am generalizing, but people at large have become very impatient. You know, they've forgotten to be kind to themselves and to the world. And rather than being kind, they just want me, me, me. When am I going to get it? I want it. I'm right. Just take a moment, breathe. Remember, whoever you're interacting with is a human being. Okay, and I'm telling myself this as well. A human being who has a past, who has lived a certain life, has been through certain things. So approach every circumstance and person with love, all right? And if they don't behave the way you perceive as being right or good or whatever, just have compassion in that moment. Have compassion for your own impatience and have compassion for their, what's the word? Shortcomings. Yeah? Because nobody is perfect. We all are a mix of many, many, many different things. So take a deep breath and breathe out the impatience, the fear, the anger. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out whatever is causing you anxiety. Breathe in peace. Breathe out love. Breathe in love. Breathe out peace. So the more you breathe in and you take in good, you also put out good in your life. Okay? Listen to things that are inspiring. I'll tell you a few people I absolutely love. They've changed my life. Dr. Wayne Dyer, look him up. He has his audio book. He's no longer with us, but he is with us, right? Not in the physical realm, but he has left a wealth of treasures for us to listen to. There is his audio book, Manifesting Your Destiny. On YouTube, you can listen to that. Listen to Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now. I mean, they are powerful tools for us to change and shift our consciousness. And when you shift your consciousness, then things in your life, and sometimes the circumstances may not change, but you have changed, so the circumstances don't bother you that much anymore, because you are not looking at it from a place of angst and anxiety and anger and wanting to be right. When you surrender, you let go. Certain things we can't change, certain things we can. And like they say, the things you can't change, just become equanimous, okay? Become one with it and say, I surrender. I surrender. I let go and I trust. I trust that my life, and everything in this universe is in divine order. And when I say divine order, I don't mean something you have to believe in blindly. If you just look at this planet, look at how everything is perfectly organized. Everything. We take it all for granted. The water, the air, the plants, the food, the fruits, the fruit. Yeah, it's not fruits, it's fruit. The colors. Everything we need is naturally, we're so abundant. Just think of everything around you. Look around you and just be grateful for every little thing. Look within you. Look at you. Just be grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for all the blessings that I have in my life right now. Look at them consciously. When you look at them, they expand. Because truly what you focus on is what is in your consciousness, and that is what you see growing. Even scientifically, if what you look at changes because you're looking at it. Did you know that? Look it up on Google, you'll see. It's science. So put your good vision onto things in your life. See things in this beautiful light, and that is what will enlarge for you, will become more for you. Okay? And if you're in a negative mind space, and you're like, I don't like this, we're all guilty of that. Okay? And sometimes life can be difficult. So you can shift yourself and say, okay, I know what's not working out, I know what's not great and what I don't like. Why not focus on what I do like around me? And I guarantee you will find something. No matter what you're going through in your life, you will find something to be grateful for. And then you'll find one more thing, and one more thing, and one more thing. And if you can, just do it every day. I do it every single day. And especially when I'm feeling negative, or I feel like complaining, or I feel like... And listen, if you're feeling upset about something, vent it out. Get it out of your system. You don't need to be, holier than thou, where I'm like, oh, I'm never going to complain, and I'm never going to... Get it out of your system. Set it free. Get it out. Let it go. And let it go. Yeah? And then bring yourself into a state of gratitude. Gratitude and love and compassion for yourself and the world. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, my darlings, I hope you enjoyed this message, and I'm sending you my blessings and my love. Take care of yourselves. If you've been rash or you've done something, forgive yourself and forgive others. And in every situation like the one I was in yesterday, I've already in my mind sent those people love, okay? Sent myself love. And people say, oh, you can't change the past, but you can. You can send good energy to whatever circumstance you were in, which was unpleasant, which wasn't good. Send it love, because there is no time, there is no past, there is no future, there is the eternal now. Okay, and in this eternal now, you are in control. And what is that control? It is energy, the love that you send. And if you send love to a past experience, I believe even that transforms. Okay? So you have the power of love that's greater than anything on this planet or in this universe. It is the universe, really. It is the universe. And so let's get aligned with that huge, brilliant intelligence, which is who we are and we're a part of. And let's see the truth of our own identities, and that we have more than we actually know. Let's start seeing it. Okay, my darlings, stay calm, stay cool, think before you do things, and I wish you everything wonderful in your lives. Take care. Bye.